Huh. I thought it was this one that was supposed to be next. I guess I was wrong. So the test hypothesis rising is supposed to be the one next? Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta change some shiz. How do I spell hypothesis? Hypothesis, right? Hypothesis. Hmm. Well, that's not gonna work. I guess I have to use my screen capture. Let's not look at my Steam games. Give me a second. I need to go through my options and turn down stuff. Okay. I realized that this is the game that I'm supposed to be playing first. Before the other one. The other one's next. How am I supposed to know that? I don't know. But here we go. We're gonna answer some dark and deep questions. Before experiencing the test, Hypothesis Rising, it is highly recommended that you played its prequel, The Test, first before venturing into this experience. You will stand to gain a lot more from this experience if you played the test first, and this examination will also make a bit more sense as it carries on from where the last examination left off. I would like to urge you to go and play the test now before venturing forward and follow the instructions listed throughout the game, as you will certainly get a bigger benefit overall by taking the tests in the order they were meant to be taken in. Would you like to close this game now so you can have the opportunity to play the test first? Now get a chance to exit the game until the experience is over if you choose continue now. I've already played the test. Now, when I was talking in the test, the first game, I didn't want people to feel bad. I just want people to get to know me and to know what I've been through as the questions persist and what I'm thinking, you know? I don't want no one to feel bad or feel upset or anything that's happened at all. That's not my intention to make you want sympathy for me. That's not, I don't want the attention like that, no. So, buckle up. We're probably gonna talk about some trauma. We don't know that though. I have no idea. Wonderful news, we can continue. That is loud. Hello and welcome to my office. You look different. You're not yourself. I like the mask. I want one. It's truly a pleasure to see you here today. What are you doing? You're a dorky butt. Ow. Dorky butt. Please excuse the mess. Did you just throw that at me? Did you throw it at me? Yeah, you threw it at me. Here. Quit throwing things! Anyway, please excuse the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet. What are you doing to the teddy bear? That poor teddy bear's eyeballs. Also, that is very loud. Now, I don't want to take... I'm gonna turn it down in my headphones a little bit. Because it's very loud for me. Now I don't want to take up too much of your time with the blibber blabber. Why are you popping up again? And nonsensical speak, so I'll just get straight to the point. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves life's tough questions. There's one question in particular I'd like for you to ask yourself, okay? Are you happy? And when I say happy, I don't mean content. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. I want to help you. I want to inspire you to be the best that you can be. I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. I want to see you grow, inside and out. Now, how do we accomplish this, you might be asking? Good question. Allow me to explain. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you are going to answer them with 100% entire honesty. And when I say 100% entire honesty, I mean 100% entire honesty. Think about it. You do want to be happy, don't you? You wouldn't want to do something so bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person who will suffer from this is you. Hi, Dusk! Welcome to my stream! And believe me, you will suffer. Not to mention the fact that whether you tell the truth or not, I'll know. But that's another story. Let's be moving on, shall we? We've wasted enough time explaining what we're going to be doing. Just remember, we all want to be good people. We all want to give the answers that we feel lend the most desirable human traits within ourselves. But sometimes good people do bad things, and sometimes we don't always have desirable traits as humans. I cannot express enough just how important it is to be truly honest while answering these questions, no matter how uncomfortable the truth may make you. Now it's time to get into the real meat of this experience. It's time for you to get the advice that you deserve. As you read questions and scenarios during this process, I want you to create your own circumstances and build your own bridges to arrive at the answer that best suits your own psyche. Yeah, I'll play after this game. These games aren't super long. They're about an hour. So, at least I think so. It depends on how fast I get through this. If you've never experienced a scenario being asked of you, then simply imagine that you have and try to assume how you might feel in that situation. I'd like to invite you to pour a glass of water, sit back, and relax as we unfold your fate and the secret to overcoming the next hurdle in your life. Nice. Anyway. And relax as we unfold your fate and the secret to overcoming the next hurdle in your life. Blah, 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 blah. You know. Alright. We're going to start with some basic, easy questions. If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about many different variables. Many different factors are at play here, including the amount of time taken to answer proposed questions. With that being said, it's far more important to actually take your time and think about how honest of an answer you're giving before you give it. I gotta adjust my mic here. Okay. Whatever you do, do not rush the process. It's time. This is your best friend here. This time is your best friend here. Sorry. I can't read. You'll see what I mean soon enough. And here we go. Do you feel uncomfortable right now? Not particularly. Are you nervous? Not particularly. Do you feel cold? Not particularly. Do you feel sad? No. Have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting even though they didn't deserve it? Yes. I think everyone's done this before, has done this without meaning to. I've done it a few times, but I have apologized for it. And I have worked on that a little bit. And I am currently working on that, so. Do you crave acceptance by others? Unfortunately, I do. It's sad, but it's true. Have you ever lost a loved one? Many. Do you know what heartbreak feels like? Yes. Do you believe in demons? Inner demons, but demons on their own? Sort of. Do you believe in curses? Yeah, I believe in that. Would you consider yourself to be spiritual? Oh, no, to a point, yeah. Are you afraid of dying alone? Not exactly. There was undeniable proof that a ghost was haunting you. Would you continue to live in your home? Well, yeah, it's my home. Have you ever seen an object mysteriously move without it being touched? Yes, I have. I had a doll, and it moved by itself, and it freaked me the heck out. And not only did it move in front of me, it moved in front of my entire family. We threw that doll in the garbage. Do you believe that it's possible for a game to summon supernatural forces into your life without you knowing it? No. Would you like to make more friends? Oh yeah, I love making friends. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Yeah. Do you feel lonely? No. Talk to me. I am talking to you. Do you make friends easily? No, not really. It's more difficult for me to make friends. Do you tend to avoid drama where possible? I do try to. But for some reason it always catches up to me. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Yes. Do you like horror movies? Yeah, I do. This is all very interesting. Have you played the test? Yes, I did. That's the spirit. Have you played the horoscope? No. Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased or anything. Do you watch porn? This is inappropriate, but no, I don't. Would you consider yourself to be a hard worker? I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mom. It's pretty difficult taking care of the entire house by yourself. But would I compare it to, like, my husband's work? No. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be a confident person? Not really. Would you help an old lady cross the street even if you were running late for an appointment? Yeah, I'd like to say I would. Would you kill all of your neighbors' pets just to save one of your own? What? Would you kill all of your neighbors' pets just to save one of your own? I love my pets like they're family. But would I kill other animals? No. No, I wouldn't. Just to save mine? Probably not. I would just steal their pets too. No, I wouldn't. Have you ever tried to smother yourself with a pillow to see if you could actually suffocate yourself? No? Have you ever been caught dancing when you thought no one was watching? Yes. Have you ever tried to roll your eyes back so far just to see if they'd really get stuck? I have done this as a child. Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling on someone? No, I don't do a lot of practical jokes, I guess. Are you streaming live right now? Yes. Well, hello there, audience. Chat, say hi to the game! Are you recording this gameplay session right now? No, not really recording it, but it will be on YouTube, too, so... If I told you that I was watching you play this game right now, would you believe me? Yeah, sure. Why not? If you've left a comment for me at any point in time, I've read your words. Does this bother you? No? If you've left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I've paid attention to what you've taken the time to write? Yeah. Do you understand that no matter what, I appreciate you? You do? That's so nice. Sure. I really do. Are you afraid of snakes? Kind of. I'm gonna say yes because I don't like poisonous ones, but non-poisonous ones are okay. Do you believe in magic? Of course I do. There's magic in everything. Have you cried in the last month? Yes. Do you have a hero? Yeah, it's my husband. Do you typically learn from your mistakes? Yes. Do you enjoy outdoor activities? To a point, yeah. Would you consider yourself to be lazy? Not particularly, no. Do you sometimes find it difficult to stay motivated? I do find it difficult to stay motivated. Do you put the needs of others before yourself? Yes. Would your family and friends describe you as kind? No. My family probably wouldn't describe me as kind. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? No. Have you ever been cheated on in a relationship? Yes. I had an ex-girlfriend and she cheated on me. Would you consider yourself to be judgmental? Not really. I see. Are you a hero to someone else? I wouldn't be surprised if I was, but... Well, I'd be very surprised if I was, but I suppose someone probably out there is like, this person saved me at some point. I don't know. Maybe? Yeah? Do you love animals? Yes, I do. Have you ever found a family member on Tinder and wanted to hit them with a super like just to make shit real awkward? No, I don't have Tinder. Yeah, me neither. What do you do on your time off, dude? Do you enjoy drinking alcohol? Yeah, it depends on the occasion. But in general, not really. Are you intoxicated right now? No. Well, that makes one of us. Hiccup. Do you like the phrase, sneaky snake? Snakey snake. Yes. Are these questions a bit strange to you? Yes. Do you have a vivid imagination? I do. Do you feel uncomfortable in large social settings? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be antisocial? Yeah. Do you hold a grudge for long periods of time? I try not to. But sometimes I do. Have you ever urinated in public? Not in front of people. You never go on those long car rides, right? And then you have to pull, your parents have to pull over and then put up a towel so you can urinate on the side of the road. Yeah, I've done that. Does that count? I guess that counts, right? So yes. Do you like pineapple on your pizza? Not really. Would you consider yourself to be selfish? No. I probably should be more selfish than I am. Do you think you've got a big ego? No. I'm not egotistical at all. When I play horror games sometimes, but no. Would you consider yourself kinky? I guess. Why are you asking me that question? I've been asked this question twice in these games. Have you ever masturbated into a fish? No! Gross! Well, then you can't be that. Would you consider yourself to be religious? No. What? You want to wear this on your head? There you go. Would you consider yourself to be temperamental? Like, what does that mean? No, yes, what? Let me look that up. I know what it means, but I don't know what it means. Temperamental. No. No, I'm not temperamental. I'm not a person liable to unreasonable changes of mood. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? No. Interesting. Would you sacrifice your own life for a complete stranger? No. For my family? Yes. Complete stranger that I'd have no idea if they're more awful than anyone that I know? Probably not. I don't know, that one's a hard one. No. Even more interesting. Have you ever been inside of a burning building? No. Have you ever been to a funeral? Several. If you could attend your own funeral before you died, would you take the opportunity to do so? Hell yeah, I want to see what's there. If you could see into the future, but you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what's in store for you, would you still look? Yes. I like being prepared. If you had the power to stop time, would you use it to do something you know you shouldn't do? Would like rob a bank? Sure. If you had the power to remove one person from Earth, never to return again, would you use it? No, not really. If I told you that I understand you better than you understand yourself, would you believe me? No. I don't even understand. If someone threatened to kill you, would your first response be to react in violence? No, I'd say do it. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, would you forgive them if they apologized to you? I would forgive them if they apologize. I have huge belief in apologies. I believe that if you've done something wrong or hurt someone, whether on purpose or on accident, you should always apologize. Whether the person that you apologize to forgives you or not is a whole nother story, but you should always, always apologize for doing wrong on purpose and or on accident. If a family member said something nasty about you behind your back, would you confront them about it directly? I have. If you had to eat raw squirrel brains for 3 days to stay alive, would you do it? No. If you woke up tomorrow and none of your family remembered who you were, would you choose to leave and start a new life? Depends on which family you're talking about. You're talking about my direct family, blood related? On my side? Yeah, I would leave and start a new life. I'd be gone. But if it's the one that I created, then no. I'm gonna assume you're talking about my direct family. If a homeless man was elderly sick, freezing, and utterly miserable in the rain, would you be willing to give him your clothes and walk home naked? I'm a big person on, I like my clothes, but yeah, I would. I'd give someone the clothes off my back. Someone accidentally hit you in their car, but you suffered no injuries whatsoever. Would you still be upset with them? Not if they apologize, no. Have you looked for any hidden meanings or messages within these questions? Not particularly, no. Maybe you should have been. Are you wondering if there's a deeper meaning to all this other than just simply answering question after question? Kinda, yeah. Miracles happen every day, do you agree? Yeah. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around, and you don't mind getting rained on. Do you agree? I don't have an umbrella anyway, so... Red is a prettier color than pink, do you agree? I do agree. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? No? Eating in front of people can be awkward, do you agree? Yes. Rings used as a ceremonial wedding gift are so outdated, do you agree? Not really. Some people actually really enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then give them a cat. I guess, I don't know. Or a dog. Did you realize that the first letter of the last 6 questions, when combined, spells out the word murder? No? Do you know why that is? No? Does that make you slightly uncomfortable? Kind of? Are you going to start paying closer attention to what you may have got yourself into? No. Do you realize it's too late to turn back now? Yeah. I'm here. What? Do you hear someone in your room? Yeah, my son. Do you see the shadows closing in? No. Do you feel like you're being watched? No. But my son maybe, but no. Did you look around your room a moment ago? No. Do you like long walks on the beach? Yeah, I've been to a lake and their beaches are pretty nice, so... Do you enjoy giving gifts to people? Yes. Have you ever felt like giving up on life? Hundreds of times. Do you love your family more than you love yourself? Yeah. Do you have a best friend who's clearly better than the rest of your friends? Oh, that is gross. That's a gross question. I think all my best friends are the best. Do you think there's some kind of conspiracy behind the coronavirus? I don't know. People say yes and people say no. Sure. Do you believe that you're human? Yeah, I believe so, yeah. If you could turn invisible, but you could never be visible ever again once you decided to use your power for the first time, would you ever use it? No. If you knew someone was about to rob a convenience store, but you knew that they were doing it to feed their family, would you stop them? I wouldn't stop them. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and you were both starving to death, but you found a secret stash of food that they didn't know about, would you share with them? Yes, I would. If you could turn into an eagle for 1 year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until that 1 year had passed, would you do it? No. If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond your wildest dreams by fighting a grizzly bear to death using nothing but a machete and an army helmet, would you do it? The grizzly bear should be afraid of me. If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? No. I don't like potatoes. Not very much. If pizza screamed in agony every time you bit into a piece, would you still continue to eat pizza? Okay, this is where I might be a little dark. I would still eat that pizza and then be, like, morbidly happy about it. I don't know why, but I would be. Your best friend got bit in the genitals by a highly venomous snake, and the only way to save their life was to suck the venom out. What you do to save them? It depends on which best friend, but yeah. Was that question difficult to answer? Yes. Do you feel mortal? Yeah. Do you enjoy loud music? Yes. I don't know what fucky shit this game's doing to my room, but it made my lights flicker. What the fuck? Do you feel awkward when you dance in front of others? Yes. Do you suffer from an anxiety disorder? Yes. Do you ever feel depressed? Yeah, I have my moments. You're not alone. Do you feel relaxed? Not currently. What? Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you? No. Do you ever hear your name being called when no one could have called it? Yes. I, kind of suffer with auditory hallucinations sometimes. It's not great. It's not great. I'm going to take special note of that one. Do you always look both ways before crossing the road? I try to. Do you wash your hands every day? Yes. Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms? Yes. Is winter your favorite season? Not particularly. Do you know anyone named Josh? I do know someone named Josh. Are you wondering why that last question is relevant? Yes. Are you allergic to any animals? No, not that I know of. Have you ever thought about an animal in a sexual— Ew, no! Have you ever been in love? Yes, I am currently with my husband. I am in love with him. Would you consider yourself to be artistic? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be dominant in day-to-day life? No? I don't know what that means. Do you feel that you've got too much time on your hands? No, I feel like I have the opposite. I don't have enough time. Can you be easily intimidated by others? Yeah. Are you easily excitable? Yes. Do you enjoy solving complex problems? Mm, um, it depends. Sometimes, sometimes not. I'm gonna go with no. Do you have a difficult time relaxing? Yes, I do. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? Not really. Do you trust easily? No. No, I don't. Would you consider yourself to be an honest person? Yes. Have you ever told a lie? Yes, I have. But I only told lies to, keep the other person in mind and safe, and or, appease the other person. For example, I've lied to people about if I like their food or not, because I don't want to hurt their feelings. Have you ever lied to your best friend? No, I've never lied to my husband. Have you ever lied to your family? Yes, I have. Have you ever lied about any answers during the session? No, not that I know of. Are you wondering why all these questions have to do with lying? Yes. This is all very useful information. Are you a people pleaser? Yes. Do you enjoy being the center of attention? No. Do you feel like you've got a good sense of humor? I think I have the best sense of humor. Do you frighten easily? Yes and no. What are you doing? Well, that was odd. I wonder what that was about. You're a liar. That's probably a pretty good place for us to stop this simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to the more gritty questions. The next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of your session will be filled with various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. We'll see how well you handle your options as you delve deep into each scenario. Remember, the key to all of this is to answer honestly. Let's get started. Okay? You're home alone. It's dark and it's storming outside. All of a sudden, there's a knock on your bedroom door. Someone's in your house. What do you do? This. Because I'm smart. You meet a homeless woman on the street. She asks you for money. You find it within yourself to give her all the spare change you have. Just as you do, a homeless man approaches asking you for spares. What do you do? Tell the man you've got no change left to offer. Tell the homeless woman to share with the man. Tell the homeless man to ask the woman for some of her change. Tell the homeless man you'll get some more from somewhere. I would probably do this. I would get some more from somewhere. Really now. Both your mother and your father fall incredibly ill to life-threatening disease, and there's only enough medicine and facilities to save one of your parents, and time is of the essence. What do you do? I save my mom. I'd save my mom. That doesn't surprise me. What do you mean? You don't know that I'm no contact with my stepdad. You find a case of money tucked away inside of a dumpster. Inside there's 10 solid gold bars and a vial of mysterious liquid. Under the vial there's a note that says the cure for cancer. What do you do? I'd keep the gold bars but give away the curse. The curse of cancer? No, the cure of cancer. Cured cancer. What a wasted opportunity. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't judge. Dude! I got a son. I had to feed him. You're stuck alone inside of your house, and you're starving to death. You've completely run out of food, and no one is coming to save you for weeks. The only potential source of food around you is your family pets. What do you do? I let my pets eat me so they can survive until help arrives. Why am I not surprised? Your neighbor's home is on fire. A blazing inferno among smoke emits from the windows. You hear screams for help coming from within, but you can't see past the flames. No one else is around in sight. What do you do? I don't know if I would run into the burning building, but I would call the fire department and start shouting for help. And I don't know if I would run into the burning building. I'd call the fire department. I like that. Why do you like that? You're fast asleep in your bed when you're woken, but what sounds like a woman's muffled cries from somewhere in your room. You quickly realize it's coming from under your bed. What do you do? I've heard that before under my bed. My sister ended up under my bed one time and freaked the fuck out of me. I hid under my covers and waited patiently. A man in a fancy suit approaches you while you're walking down the street. He pulls a watch from his pocket and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, it marks the moment your time runs out on this earth. What do you do? I guess I'd take the watch and thank him for the gift. Would you now? Yeah, I like watches. They're pretty cool. You're sitting at home playing a game on your PC when all of a sudden someone grips and squeezes your shoulder firmly from behind. What do? Spin around with a vicious elbow to whoever is behind me, because I've done that to my husband already. Not what I meant. I didn't mean to hurt him, but when I get scared, violence is sometimes the thing that I turn to, and I don't mean to. Huh. You're sitting in the bathtub trying to relax when a hand emerges from the water. What do? I don't have a bathtub. Ew! Ugh, the last one's gross. Kick the hand and try to keep it away from you. I'd jump out of the bath and run away. Clever. You get out of bed and immediately fall down into a deep dark hole. A man is standing above you, looking down, telling you to put lotion on your skin while he watches. What do? I would not slather myself in lotion, nor will I tell him I have very sensitive skin and allergies, nor will I ask if he'll come down and help me apply it. I would scream. Smart choice. You're sitting at home alone, and all of a sudden your door slams shut. You see it before your very eyes, and you know that no one is home, and it couldn't have been in a gust of wind. What do? I've had that happen before. I've always looked for a weapon immediately. I like that. Well, you're strange. Are you a masochist? Someone you've known for many years but have no attraction to tells you that they've had a massive crush on you for a long time. What do you do? I've always told friends that I feel dating might ruin our friendship. Because I've had friends tell me that they've had crushes on me in the past, and this is majority of what I've told them, except for one, and ultimately we're not friends anymore, and ultimately that's when I started saying that to people, was after that. So you're one of those types. You gonna sit here and judge me? Your dog starts randomly barking into the darkest corner of your living room. There doesn't appear to be anything there, but your dog insists on escalating to growls. What do you do? Stand and stare at the corner to see if anything moves, because I've done that before. I'm taking note of that. You see a massive spider in your room, the size of your hand. What do you do? I run. That immediately out. I would burn the entire house down. I'd burn the entire house down. No joke. Huh. Your closest family member tells you that they're a serial killer. What do you do? Closest family member, like my husband, I would tell them I don't want to know any more details. I see. If you found out that you only had one day left to live, what would you do? Tell everyone that I loved them and to be happy, not sad. Do something insane and crazy, anything goes. Not tell anyone at all, just act as if nothing changed. Spend my time on my own, away from others. I'd not tell anyone. I'd act as if nothing's changed. Alright then. If one of your pets started speaking to you and told you that they got a dire warning that they were going to die if you didn't let them eat all the ice cream in the freezer, what would you do? I will assure them that I'll protect them and they won't die. Oh, lovely. If all of a sudden you could start hearing other people's thoughts and the person next to you was thinking about mugging you and stealing money, what would you do? I would take preemptive action and beat them up first. With a bat. If I had a bat. I usually carry pens and stuff in my purse, so I'd probably stab them in the eye with a pen. I would also tell them I don't think mugging me would be a good idea. I'll pick that one. That sounds reasonable. Your best friend comes to you and tells you that they just accidentally killed someone and they don't want to go to prison. What do you do? I'd help them hide the body, I'm not gonna lie. Aw, yeah, I would. You're driving in your car and you accidentally run someone over. You're pretty sure that they're okay, but the fact that their head is clearly detached from their body suggests it's probably just wishful thinking. What do you do? Call my best friend and tell them that I didn't want to... I'm watching you. What? Interesting how that played out. I think it's time we move on to the next portion of our test. What are you doing, kid? You see something out the window? It's creepy. Creepy child. I think it's time to move on to the next portion of our test. Okay. The following questions that shall be asked of you are would you rather style questions. I don't like would you rather. Imagine you've got a gun to your head and you absolutely must choose an answer. No matter how uncomfortable that may be. Let's get started, shall we? I don't like imagining a gun to my head. Would you rather be loved by all or feared by all? I don't know. Feared? Would you rather never get angry or never get jealous? Never get jealous. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or by your friends? My friends. Would you rather live in space or live under the sea? In space. The sea is scary. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? Body to science. Would you rather go to jail for 5 years for something you didn't do or get away with something horrible you did but always live in fear of being caught? I'd rather live in fear of getting caught than go to jail for 5 years, because jails are scary than whatever I did, I guess. Would you rather work at a horrible job that you hate but retire comfortably in 10 years from now, or would you rather have your dream job but have to work until the day you die? I would rather retire in 10 years. Would you rather every shirt you'll ever wear be somewhat itchy or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper? One-ply toilet paper. I can't handle itchy shirts. Would you rather have skin that changes colors depending on your mood or have tattoos appear on your body that depict what you did yesterday? Color changing skin, I guess. Would you rather shit every time you orgasm every time you see a dog? I will take the orgasm shits for 5,000. If your partner switched bodies with one of your parents and the only way to get them to switch back was to have sex with one of them, would you rather have sex with your partner or your parent's body, or have sex with your parent in your partner's body? No, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just answer the question. Have sex with my parent in my partner's body. Sex with my partner and my parents. I don't know. I don't want to pick this at all. I guess sex with my parent in my partner's body, because at least I know my partner's body. I don't want to know my parents' body. And we're both blindfolded and we never speak of it. That one had no bearing on your results. I was just curious. I think we've answered enough of these type of questions, as I'm sure you'd agree. Yeah, because you're freaking weird. Dude wants to fuck his mom. We're going to end the test with a short series of final questions giving simple answers. We'll get started now. Out of the following options, which number do you like the most? I like number 7. Out of the following options, which color resonates with you the best at this exact moment? Green. Out of the following options, which creature are you the least comfortable around? Spiders. Out of the following options, which flavor is your favorite? Chocolate. Out of the following options, which do you personally value the most? Family, friends, money, freedom. Ah! I consider my friends family, so family. Out of the following options, which could you most live without? Money. Out of the following options, which statement is the most accurate? I'm brave, I'm caring, I'm smart, I'm attractive. I am caring. Out of the following options, which are you most afraid of? Losing my loved ones. We're almost finished, but I've just got one final question for you. Have you ever punched a nun? No! What's with the nun punching questions? You really ought to try it sometime. It can really take the edge off. I don't want to punch a nun, guys. It's not right. Alright, we're done here. I'm through with you. I'm just going to calculate results very carefully. I don't want to miss anything important. Trying my absolute hardest not to judge you right now. Trying to keep this as professional as possible. Aha, here we go. Based on what you've told me, I've come to a conclusion. This is what I personally believe would be in your best interest. To acknowledge, set in motion, and accomplish in order to climb the ladder to happiness in your life. First and foremost, I'd like to start with a blanket statement that everyone truly needs to hear. Something that is taken for granted far more than anything else in life. Something that has such an incredible, unique, irreplaceable value compared to any other thing on this earth. And that, my friends, is the value of time. Time is the most valuable form of currency you will ever hold in life. Give me 1 second. You can spend time on anyone, doing anything for any reason. Now time can be spent, time can be wasted, and time can be taken away. But time can never be refunded, time can never be earned back, and more time can never be gained. Imagine a bank account with all the money you'll ever get to spend in life. Now, imagine not knowing how much money is in your account. Imagine going to the store one day to purchase something you really need and the cashier tells you, "I'm sorry, but you cannot afford that." As a matter of fact, you can never afford anything ever again. Oh, your name is Fate. You got a weird thing about effing your mom or something. That is weird. We only have so much time, and we have no idea just how much or how little we truly have before our bank account runs dry. And the fact that we get to decide and choose what we spend our time on just shows how truly special it is when someone spends their time on you. So now that we understand the incredible value of time, I'd like to make a suggestion for you personally on how I think you'd be best spending your time in order to achieve what you need most at this current stage in your life. Let's see here. I can tell that you're very often misunderstood. Even those closest to you typically don't give you a lot of respect that you deserve, which is honestly really unfortunate. I think the main issue really lies in communicating with those around you in an effective way. One thing I'd highly recommend for you to do is attempt to build a bridge with those who doubt you. Instead of wondering why they don't understand you, try to put yourself in their shoes and think from their perspective. Once you're able to understand things from their point of view, you can begin to communicate in a way that will help them understand just how truly special you are. I think it would be a very good investment of your time focusing on putting yourself in other people's shoes a lot more often before writing them off completely. If you can master this little piece of advice and apply it to your everyday life, you'll have the world at your fingertips. My advice to you is to take a deep breath before responding to someone who attempts to speak to you, and take that moment to analyze what you're going to say before you let words leave your mouth. I think you'll be very surprised just how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is understanding. Remember this word, this will come in handy. I don't like that the advice was actually good advice. I don't like that he was very accurate in assessing me at all. Because there are times where I don't think before I speak, and it's scary that he's just like, please think before you speak, you know? Like, think of how that will hurt someone if you say it and just let word vomit come out of your mouth. And I'm amazed, to be honest. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. If you do not wish to be a part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. One more thing. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. We love the conspiracy theories behind the greater meaning of all this. And in the third and final installment of the test series, all will finally be revealed. But not a single person has been able to figure out what this entire experience is all about yet. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings as it helps shape what we do as we work on future projects to bring the most emotion out of you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. If you wish to support us further, we would love it if you'd check out our other titles on our other games section of the title screen. After playing the test Final Revelation, the third game in the test. Oh, I haven't played that one yet. The third game in the test trilogy, we also have the testing chamber, which is connected to the test trilogy in a very special and unique way. In the meantime, the advisor is another interesting experience that we'd like to recommend, as it is a great emphasis on player/developer interaction where you and the player get to vote on how the story will be written in future episodes. Your opinions and decisions have a direct impact on the development process and storyline of the Advisor series, and we'd love to read your ideas, thoughts, and contributions. Again, thank you so very much for supporting us in our journey. We truly cannot show our gratitude and appreciation enough for all you do for us. We hope the rest of your day is filled with all the joy and happiness that you deserve. Random Studios. Man, that's a lot to unpack. You know? Feel free to check out our other titles if you wish to support us further. Which, these are all the names of the games that they have. I don't know how to feel. Like, I agree. But I don't know how to feel about this, you know? We've made a list of names of those who have supported our projects along. the way. We will be continuing to extend this list in future titles. Would you like to see them now? Warning, the list is quite long. Sure, we'll look at the list. Markiplier, Bijou, Mike, Gloom, and all these others amazing people helped with that. I know a lot of these YouTubers, or some of these YouTubers. I don't know a lot of them. I know some of these people. It's amazing that they helped so much. I just have a lot to think about now. I suppose. What is this, sweetheart? What is it, baby? Let's open it the door. I got hiccups. I didn't think the list was this long. Skippy, 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 skippies. Sweetheart, you're fine. You've already eaten. Your diaper changed. Did you drop your straw? Such a dork. Next time I won't click it because I didn't realize how long it was. Oh, so many names. Oh, there we go. Well, this was an interesting game. Well, I'm gonna call it now, alright? I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Goodbye. Enjoy your night and your evening. This stream is ending. have fun with whatever you're doing, and